the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. A few moments here before we start the game, let's talk shooting guards. Kenny, some have said the talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you think are poised to fill that void?
Well, James Harden's already there. You know, we're talking about Kobe and D Wade's departure as the top guys, so to speak. Klay Thompson, versatile shooter, defender, two-way player, as you love to call him, Ernie.
You know what you named two, Kenny? We're going to take it to 5. I'm going to give you 3 more. Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Tough as nails with a growing
I
offensive
like him.
game. My homeboy down in Orlando, Victor Oladipo.
Ooh, already?
Defense and athleticism, yes, already. And at the last spot, Andrew Wiggins, young fella with all the potential to do it all.
Great potential. A little too young, Victor and Andrew, but they're on their way.
Let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach the tip.
What's up?
What's up, man? Good to see you.
How's the family? CC good?
Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time.
For sure. Got to keep that support system in place. Makes a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, freak.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans winning their last game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Davis, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Here's Gordon. McGee with the block. Here's Middleton.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
He kicks it to Carter Williams. And stolen by Gordon. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Puts up the baby hook. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. Here for Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Pondexter comes in for Tyreke Evans. Williams, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pondexter, no good. So for the Bucks, their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Well, that's got to wear on you. And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in rebounding, 7th in this point. And they were in the top half of the league in assists as well. Not elite level, not quite good, but okay.
Yeah, and going back to their rebounding, very few teams could outmuscle them inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
Now here's Anderson. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Beyond the arc. And Quincy Pondexter good for the 3. Pondexter's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Alvin Gentry for just a moment. coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Thanks for filling us in there, Doris. Thank you so much. Getting their offense sorted out is the priority here, guys.
And that's what typically drives them. So no big surprise there. They'll be expending most of their energy at the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, they better save some of that energy for D. I don't care how much you score. At some point, you got to stop some people, too.
Great execution of the double team right there, able to strip it and then get the possession.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be Mayo shooting. It's on Mo Williams. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And finished off by Davis.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, and guys, not wasting any time, just straight back up with it.
And Preek gets it to go on the assist by Mayo. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Davis. Talking about that win against the Cavaliers, he was definitely a major factor as well. Shot clock at 3. The shot by Williams, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Cole. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. 2 shots. Free throw good, Davis. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Take a look at what Anthony Davis has done. He already has 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Now, here's Williams. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Anderson kicks to Williams. Fires from 14, but he recovers it. And he hits it to tie the game up. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
To the left wing, pulls up from the corner. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Antetokounmpo against Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. Williams with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. That's good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Williams. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Mayo from the arc. That is good. Mayo's got 8 points. New Orleans gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Davis sets a screen. Here's Pondexter. The kick out to Williams. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now Bayless. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. This is to Plumlee with his first shot attempt. A second chance effort. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend.
You know, Vic was my brother. Blood couldn't have made us any closer. And everything feels like it just happened yesterday. So I'm just trying to take things one day at a time, you know. I'm very grateful for my family, my teammates and coaches for supporting me during this difficult season. I miss Vic, but I'll press on. Yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question, I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes, even though it's difficult, with that kind of weight on your heart, the focus you have to give to the game can sometimes be a source of solitude because you really can't be thinking about anything else when you get between those lines. And sometimes that can be helpful in the process of moving forward.
Well said. Your perspective is always appreciated.
Appreciate that, Kevin.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Greg Monroe is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Parker in its small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Middleton on the wing. Hasek defending. Carter Williams against Holiday. Here's Monroe. Pelicans with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Now here's Hasek. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go. Shot clock at 3. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw no good for Parker. Pelicans trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Evans, a screen on Parker. Holiday, the pass to Evans. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors did some really solid floor work. He picked up 10 points and stuffed the stat sheet with a double-double. A standout effort all around. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Here's McGee, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from McGee. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Holiday dishes to Gordon. New Orleans moving it around. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. The 19-foot shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Now here's Monroe. Last game out he had 14. Here's Parker. Evans with some nice D.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pelicans trail by 10. Davis sets a screen. Here's Cole. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Davis gets it to go.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
New Orleans gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Williams. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Mayo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pelicans trail by 10. Inside. A nice shot by Anderson.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And Bayless kicks to Mayo. Now Bayless. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Floats one up. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cole, the pass to Anderson. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Freak's got his third rebound tonight. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the paint, here's Best. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Freak's got 8 points. Pelicans trail by 10. Outside, Williams. Kicks to Pondexter. Here's Cole, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Plumlee. Here is Bayless. And here's Freak. Mayo left side. Can't convert after the good screen. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Williams dishes to Cole. Left side, Anderson lets it go with a 3. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here is Bayless. He's guarded by Williams. Freak kicks to Antetokounmpo. Inside, Best. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 10 points for Freak.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Williams double team. From downtown, that's good. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in it.
Now Bayless. Cole with the rebound.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And it's Davis missing.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Here's Cole, following the basket by O.J. Mayo. Davis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Pondexter, the pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. Anderson up top takes the 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Mayo kicks to Bayless. There's a good screen. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Bayless has got his first bucket in this one.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And so we conclude the first half. Milwaukee on top, up by 8. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business, TCB. Everybody was really mentally prepared tonight. That shows in the scoring we got off the bench. We didn't miss a beat no matter what lineup we had in there. We're going to keep a deep rotation in the second half, so everybody stay ready. One big reason to be encouraged is the scoring we got off turnovers. There's nothing that'll lift a team up like good defense leading to offense, and that's just the kind of lift we could use. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. We're the ones in charge of this game, and that's not going to change in the second half. if we stick to the plan. Now let's polish this off in style.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Really an incredible substitution here for Milwaukee. Freaks checked in for JaVale McGee. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Greg Monroe. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. And then for New Orleans, Ashik comes in for Alexis Ajinça. And it's Anderson in for Anthony Davis. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Evans and Anderson, the forwards. And it's Ashik in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him. Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Pelicans leading by 4. Gordon kicks to Anderson. Ashik with a screen on Parker. And Evans the basket on the assist by Anderson. And 11 points for Tyreke Evans.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
Here is Bayless. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And a chance here to check out some stats on O.J. Mayo. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 13 points a game last season. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Evans. Williams comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. A nice shot by Pondexter.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Bucks trail by 7. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. Out to Parker. It's Mayo on the wing. He dishes it to Bayless. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. He's got 10 points and also a block shot. Boy, he's been a big contributor in this one.
And it isn't something that they get from him every game, but I tell you what, they got to be loving it today.
Pelicans leading by 5. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Parker with the steal. Best's shot is good. Freak's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Here's Cole. Anderson dishes to Cole. Shot clock at 5. Back to Anderson. Launches it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. To the right side. Stolen by Anderson. Pondexter, the pass to Ashik. Williams kicks to Cole. Screen by Ashik. They double him with Freak. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Such a wide open look. And it's 8 points for Mo Williams.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Bayless. Puts it up from 12. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Cole. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. That's it. The Pelican lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Bayless. Now here's Williams. He's got 8.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. Mayo was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here is Bayless, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Antetokounmpo dishes to Freak, and Davis sends it back. Here's Cole. He's got 5, and here's Anderson from the arc. Rebound by Best. Freak's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He feeds it to Plumlee, and Bayless kicks to Antetokounmpo, and that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. And it's 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. New Orleans leading by 3. Down low, here's Hasek, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Here is Bayless. 9 points in the game so far. That's good.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Williams kicks to Hasek. Davis with it. Out defended by Freak. Passes it to Hasek. New Orleans moving it around. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Omer Hasek. The Pelicans have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Now here's Mayo. He's got 14. Here's Best. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Freak's got 16. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Williams kicks to Davis. The dish to Williams. Davis sets a screen. And Williams, here we go. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Best passes to Plumlee. Here's Cole from the left block. Rebound by Best. Freak's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Davis sends it back. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
And now your Milwaukee.
All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one. Freak's checked in for Monroe. Carter Williams with it. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Freak is out there with Parker, and it's McGee in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Back to Holiday from downtown. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 6 assists now in the game.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Carter Williams against Holiday. Carter Williams dishes to Freak. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Parker. And the Pelicans also making a change. Williams is checked in. Pass to Ajinça. And it's Evans in the corner, all alone. And the jam by Ajinça.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
New Orleans leading by 6. Williams kicks to Evans. It's Ajinça, top of the key. Williams double team. Ajinça with it. Out defended by Freak. Evans passes to Davis. And he goes in for the dunk.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Here's Best. Pelicans with the rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Gordon. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what Eric Gordon's been doing. He's got 13 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Bucks trail by 9.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here is Carter Williams. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Evans against Antetokounmpo to the paint. Monroe got a piece of it. They get it back. But they'll get another chance. Clock at 4. Williams comes with the double team. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Monroe. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Ajinça. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And the first one at the line is good.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot. And it's really paid off for them during the run.
Bucks trail by 12. Carter Williams dishes to Freak. The pass to Monroe. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Pass to Williams. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Milwaukee with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Middleton against Williams. The shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. New Orleans leading by 8. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Ball inside.
There's the screen. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Williams against Carter Williams. Williams passes to Davis. The 11-footer can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Monroe. Bucks trail by 10.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
To the middle. Evans with some nice D.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pelicans.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up, and that was the case tonight for Davis. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Middleton hits them both. Now Williams. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Evans against Antetokounmpo, and that's Evans penetrating Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
And Anderson gets it to go.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And the shot is good. 23 seconds left in the fourth. And so the Pelicans now can just hold on to the ball. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Plumlee kicks to Middleton. The feed to Bayless. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
One thing you know about Davis that he's always going to play with an insane amount of energy. It's always full speed ahead with him, and we saw that tonight. Offensively, he plays as well as anyone.
He gave them a...
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith,